Welcome to battle number 4. Is it 4 or 3? I think it's 4. Yeah, it's 4.
This is 4.
4 of 4. Battle number 4 of week 4. We have Noob Scrub, which is the American Braviarys, versus Vanyu, which is Turbulent Yanmega. As a reminder, we have Mega Venusaur on the American Braviarys and Mega Sableye on Turbulent Yanmega. We have a chance of seeing them both. And we have the just the Tapunium Z on American Braviarys and the Steelium Z on Turbulent Yanmega. Joining me in commentary today is Kudo from Neon Espions and FFC from Miami Wilds. Thanks for joining. And now we're going to start with initial thoughts. So if either one of you wants to go first with initial thoughts.
I will go first. Alright, so I'm already noticing a lot of Fire Pike, what's his name? Vanyu. Yeah, Vanyu. He has some pretty speedy mons versus like Zeraora is his fast mon, and it outspeeds all of the mons on Noob Scrub's side by a considerable amount, and the only thing I could really see having any priority is Shedinja. Fuck, I can't say that name very well.
Shedinja, yeah.
And then Zeraora can also get fire type moves, so it can work pretty well on Shedinja if it has it. So that was my first thing I saw. So Zeraora is going to be one to watch out for, as most of this team can't really outspeed it or hit it very hard. Venusaur can stall it out a little bit, but...
Yeah, my first thought... Oh, sorry, you're still going, my bad.
No, I was done.
Oh, yeah, my very first thought was, if he did not bring a fire-type move on Zeraora, Shedinja is going to be the easy switch-in every time against him, because he has nothing else that can hit it. And I don't know why he would bring a fire-type move, maybe for the Mega Venusaur, but it's got thick fat, so it really wouldn't do very much. And he's going to need that because he brought 2 bulky normal types, and he needs some fighting-type moves to hit it.
What I'm thinking... Oh, sorry, were you going to continue?
Oh, yeah, and then for Kartana, I don't really know what he brought to hurt Kartana on Noob Scrub's side. I guess he could teach something a fire-type move.
Hidden Power Fire.
Yeah, Hidden Power Fire on Venusaur. He's been doing that a lot.
Has he? I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fire Punch on Snorlax, too.
Yeah.
What Vanyu has this time around is 3 Pokemon that are immune to Toxic. And I think he's been watching maybe to think, okay, maybe I should have some Toxic immune Pokemon because Noob Scrub is pretty notorious for running Toxic. So I think we're going to see a little bit of a different playstyle from Noob Scrub today. He does have the Shedinja as well, which is a wild card here. So I'm excited to see what he brings to the table and how Vanyu's going to counter what he brings. There's also Umbreon with Synchronize, so that could also reflect Toxic, not reflect, but inflict Toxic back. And I wonder if Registeel is running Rest, because if I were him, I would have prepared for Toxic.
Yeah, my big question is, does he have anything to clear with defog? Because if rocks do get up, Shedinja is just gone. Only thing I think that does have it is Tapu Fini.
Yeah.
And Steelix could very well be a rock setter here.
Misty Surge can also protect
Shedinja
from status. So it could be a good late game sweeper if he still has the Misty Surge out. And obviously defog if there's rocks up.
Yeah.
Or the like. But I was gonna mention that. I forgot what I was gonna mention now. Oh yeah, what I want to see from this. Okay, I really like Snorlax playstyles here. So I really want to see like a belly drum, some like gluttony berry stuff. That would be sick. I would love that.
It would be really nice if he did do that. My last thought I'm gonna say before anything else is, I don't know why he brought Blissey specifically, just because he has so many strong physical mons with fighting type moves that would just destroy Blissey in a heartbeat.
Blissey can take Sableye, Umbreon, and Regice though.
I see. Yeah. Although Toxic would.
Maybe he's got Wish to like heal some of his other mons. I don't know.
Yeah, and also Blissey doesn't have to worry about Toxic because Natural Cure means you just switch out and you're good. So, all right, I think we're ready to do it.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Okay. Long intros.
Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe we should start.
Yeah.
Kawanchi.
Who do you think they're leading with?
I could see Zeraora maybe, or Sableye.
Sableye is good. Steelix for the Stealth Rock possibly.
Sableye is going to want to Mega Evolve as soon as possible.
That's true. He didn't do that in my match, which was very risky.
Scrub, yeah, I was gonna say
Hula Hoopa does come out.
That is a cursed shiny form I have never seen. That.
And Big Nugget. I mean, a Big Nugget comes out. This could be dangerous. I do believe Hoopa does get some strong fighting type moves.
I don't like this shiny form. It's pea color. I don't like it.
It's probably meant to like camouflage in the desert, you know?
I guess, but like, I don't like it. It's sad. Okay,
I think
maybe...
Steelix actually has. Hoopa does get access to strong fighting type moves, but Steelix can also hold its own defensively.
And it has
sturdy. Yeah, sturdy versus. It could also have Stealth Rock, set up Stealth Rocks in the sturdy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, it also gets Sheer Force too, doesn't it?
Huh. Not a fighting type?
Switching into Tap, maybe he didn't bring it. Or he was predicting the switch. Maybe he thought he went for fighting move, but Ghost would come out.
You have Tapu Fit E instead of Tapu Fini. It's funny.
Going for the swole names again.
Ooh. Regice comes out. Interesting picks. You think he's going for the wow, I can't think of the move. The water move that
Freeze Dry.
Freeze Dry, thank you. One of it's water. Because it could do a decent amount of damage. He also might just be...
Or it could use Thunder, too. It could use Thunder, it could use Thunderbolt.
That's true.
And it tanks special hits pretty well.
Yeah, that could be pretty scary for his whole team, because, or especially Shedinja, and if Tapu Fini goes down before the Stealth Rocks are gone, and if he gets more, or if he just gets more Stealth Rocks up, Shedinja is completely invalidated here.
That's true. So. Unless he can somehow get Vanyu to use stealth or to use defog on his own, Shedinja would just be gone. And I don't think he brought anything that could use defog.
So he did go for the Thunderbolt.
Yeah, I don't think he'd go for defog anyways. So
I think he could have gotten the defog off there, but I think he wanted to save the misty terrain and the health he had.
I agree.
Because he probably did. He very well could have brought the Tapunium Z this time.
Okay. First.
This is a dangerous situation for Kartana if Snorlax has Fire Punch. But I don't know if it does since he switched out.
Well, he had Sacred Sword too, that could have hit.
Well, the plus, it ignores the defensive boost with Sacred Sword, so it was a smart play.
Psycho Cut can do a lot of damage to Venusaur here. Venusaur most likely has Hidden Power Fire.
So it comes down to whether or not he's scarfed or choiced or not.
Or if can take a hit too.
But he's already at 69%. Oh, I think he is choiced.
Okay, Sableye comes out.
24% on one Mega Evolved one. Don't go for the Leech Seed.
Yeah. Mega Sableye is a good answer to Mega Venusaur.
No, he went for the Leech Seed.
I mean, it's immune, so...
Yeah, so it's just a waste of turn.
Thankfully,
Thankfully, Will-O-Wisp missed.
I would honestly bring out Tapu here and just go for the defog. Or even go for the
Fairy type move.
Any fairy type move, yeah, except for the one that takes half health. I think it'd be better to use to capitalize on.
Probably Moonblast.
Yeah.
Tapu Fini is a good switch in for Sableye, and that's
Or
exactly what
Vaz.
happened.
Or if it has Tapunium Z, it could use.
Oh, the Calm Mind.
Oh, so it's going for
setup
Calm Mind.
Doesn't want to take any strong special attacking fairy type moves.
Interesting set here. So we have Calm Mind. Oh, Moonblast hits pretty
He
hard.
got the drop, but the recover. So now I do believe, because he got the special defense or the special attack drop. Oh, it was special attack drop. Never mind. So yeah, recover will outplay the.
Yeah, as long as he keeps recovering. I think it might be better to maybe switch into Regice.
I would say predict another recover and go for defog right now. To get the rocks out from. Wow. Tapu Fini, I cannot think of it at the moment. And by the way, never mentioned the name Gremlin is the name of his this time. Oh, he went for the taunt. That's a very common play on Tapu Fini. I used to run one very shortly when I played. I don't think that's going to affect Sheriff very much. Going back out to Snorlax, with you going for the prediction this time. No, another Thunderbolt. Just wanting to get that damage done.
Yeah, I think the defog would have been pretty. I think defog probably would have been the play since Misty Terrain was still out, at least when he's taunt. So Lewis couldn't have hit.
It's true.
Calm Mind wouldn't really have done too much for him at the time, except for a little bit extra special defense. But
Oh, double
It's
switch.
Sableye, Mega back out, and so is Hoopa. Hyperspace
burn-
Fury.
Oh, but the will
The burn misses again.
But Hyperspace Fury will not kill unless it was a low roll last time, and he gets a high roll this time.
I think Mega Sableye has some breathing room to use Recover.
But this would be a good time to switch back into Tapu Fini, because it just walls this Sableye.
Yeah. Moonblast could do a bit more if it doesn't, or it could even, if it doesn't use Calm Mind this turn, it could taunt it.
It's gonna focus flashback.
I'm wondering if Tapu Fini has Defog, because we've seen 3 moves and there's 1 move left. Is the last move Defog? I feel like there's been a lot of times where he could have defogged already.
If he didn't bring
true.
defog, then he's just down a month. He switched out. Interesting. I was expecting the recover. He didn't want to risk the fact that it was a low roll. Tapu Fini comes out for Big Nugget. An interesting play here. But he predicted the Toxic, which will now have effect in Misty Terrain.
Interesting how the one using Toxic this match is Vanu instead of Noob Scrub.
Yeah.
Okay,
did have defog.
defog
There
is
we go.
is done.
Iron Head being neutral because of the water resisting steel.
Surprised that
Good for-
Steelix stayed out against Tapu Fini, considering it does have Scald. And there's the Scald.
Oh, the burn did not come out, but he resets up the stealth rocks.
I
For
think.
now,
Does he go for defog or scald? I would say go for scald first,
I'd say go for Scald, but
and
at
then
the same
if
time,
I'd
Okay.
say go for scald. If that misses, wait, yeah, if that, because you're fast, Tapu Fini's faster, goes for scald. If that misses, okay,
Zero Aura out
hopefully gets a
now.
burn.
no, the Misty Terrain is up. There's no
Misty
burn.
Terrain, yeah. So Zero
that's
Aura,
true.
what will
Forgot.
Zero Aura do?
I'm expecting the switch here, but who could he switch into because the defog has not been out?
Maybe Mega Venusaur?
Maybe
I think that's the
Something that
only
could take
one.
a physical hit right now. Yeah, this is not
Yeah,
a good
really.
place to be in for Noob Scrub. A very nice switch by Vanyu.
Yeah.
Venusaur
Yeah.
does come out,
Sorry.
but Plasma Fist will do a decent amount of damage. 21%.
That was still quite a bit for grass
And-
type.
So Zero
And he
Aura
does have
holding the Life
Really
Orb.
bulky.
And
Yeah.
he does have the fire type move. It would be very bad for Venusaur because it would do more than Plasma Fist.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, maybe
Thick
not
fat.
thick fat.
No, thick fat. It'll still be neutral damage, or
It'll
yeah.
be in between. It does
Sableye comes out. Synthesis.
1.5. Skilling up. It's an interesting setup for Venusaur. I love Mega Venusaur, so
Sableye's gonna look to probably recover. I'm wondering what Venusaur's last attack is, if it's toxic, Venusaur pretty much can't do anything against this Sableye. Hidden Power will not do a lot of damage.
I'm expecting Mega or Giga Drain just because
Sludge Bomb maybe. Also.
it helps you keep. I don't think he brings Sludge Bomb with so many steel types on the other team.
I mean, I don't know. He keeps bringing Sludge Bomb in other matches, so I don't know.
Okay, and here
Another
comes Tapu
safe turn to
Fini.
go for the. Wow, I'm sorry. Another safe turn for the switch. Now he can go for Defog again. It really comes down to what Gremlin's last move is, because if Gremlin does not have a Dark type move, that's another Pokemon that could just wall it. Would be Shedinja.
I'm assuming it's like Shadow Ball or Dark Pulse.
Is gonna get Magic Bounce back.
Wait,
So no defog, no
that.
defog for Tapu Fini.
Yeah, that's a unfortunate play. It's not something people remember very often, so I'm not surprised he forgot. I would have not remembered if I hadn't played Tapu Fini myself a number of times.
Will he go for another Calm Mind?
If it helps him survive, it would probably be the smart play. Tapu either needs to switch out and come back in to get the defog off, or just go attack. So he did not. So we know for a fact he did not bring the Tapu signature move, which means we will not be seeing the Tapunium Z come out.
Moonblast
Even with the
hits
special defense. Oh, but the
and
recover.
So only a critical hit will ruin this Mega Sableye now.
But he's
which is
And special attack goes down twice. Oh, Calm Mind,
critical hit is
risky.
Still possible, but
he is going for it. Maybe he was predicting him to try to get the burn now that that it was gone. The special attack drops are going. Oh, another missed.
another miss.
Wow.
That's the third one.
The hacks have been insane this match. I know he runs a lot of not 100% accurate moves. Like he ran Focus Blast against me and missed twice. Focus Miss being very notorious.
Moonblast dropping that special attack
God.
pretty much every turn.
Maybe he's running an item that improves.
Oh,
the
he
chance
has
of
leftovers.
No, it's leftovers.
Oh, he has leftovers. Okay.
Moonblast.
Lands the burn.
Oh, and the critical
no,
hit takes down Mega Sableye.
So unfortunate for Vanyu. This is.
That is scary.
Vanyu can still take this, however. You just have to be much more careful now.
Losing Mega Sableye was not good for him.
No, if he can ever set up with Kartana, and if he happens to have knockoff, that's game. If he brings Kartana in right now, a grass move would do a lot of damage to Tapu Fini.
Yeah. Sure. The Zero
And here's the
also-
Kartana.
But he risks the burn. That's the big thing right now. Well, he can't safely go for a defog, so he does switch
and
out.
Venusaur
Does he
comes
predict
out.
it? He does not predict it, unfortunately.
Leaf Blade hits resisted. Other Pokemon will not take a Hidden Power Fire as well as Sableye did, but here comes Umbreon. Or actually, Umbreon takes it better, but Sableye really, with that Magic Bounce, really has a better
Ooh.
chance.
The Wish. Who's he trying to heal up? Is it the Steelix? Or the Zero Aura?
Maybe Zero Aura.
No,
Steelix.
He wants to.
Steelix.
He really wants. Oh, he did bring the sludge bomb, and that was a nice prediction by Von Yu there. Another chance to get off the stealth run. Going for the Earthquake, the neutral effective move.
Earthquake not hitting too hard.
That's the set he's been running on Venusaur pretty much every time, which is why I kind of expected the Sludge.
He must have changed the defenses. He probably built a very defensive Venusaur. Venusaur normally has enough defenses that I would normally run. Oh, Misty Surge is back out. What's he going to go for? Regice comes out. A nice switch. Would have been able to cover both these Mons. He's not safe to go into anything at the moment, so he will have to take a hit on somebody.
Moonblast hits, but doesn't do that much damage. Thunderbolt, however,
and
does a
Crit
lot of
hits
damage.
strikes back, giving him some hacks on his own side for once. Oh, he switches out. Chad comes out because they can take a hit like that easy.
Blissey is probably going to go for the Wish.
Or maybe even Seismic Toss.
He could.
Could do a
He
decent
walls
amount of
this very
damage.
well.
Yeah.
Umbreon's going to come back out. Hopefully he's aware that Toxic will not work in this, as it just didn't work on him. Hopefully he has something for it.
Okay, what will Umbreon do here?
Maybe another Wish, even. Just as prediction.
Yeah, I think he forgot about Misty Terrain when he used Toxic.
Yeah, and it's on his own. It's his own Mon's thing too. Yeah, he did forget.
Yeah, just sent him in
Understandable.
the chat.
This is his first time running this. Running this Mon.
Yeah,
So.
he doesn't really use Tapu Fini that often. As his best friend, we play a lot of Showdown, or we play a decent amount of Showdown. So, oh, burn.
Oh, you two are best. I had no idea. I know you play it a lot.
Yeah, we know each other.
I could see Steelix coming out now. Oh, Toxic. However, Natural Cure. So he's going to have to be really careful now. Vanyu's going to have to be careful because if Tapu Fini could come in and restore its HP from that wish, he's going to want to go for an attack if he has one.
Oh, he switched to Kartana. What a smart play. Because now anything will kill Tapu Fini. Oh, but
no, the wish.
The full wish because of the misty terrain. Oh my god.
Venusaur comes out. Will he go for Psycho Cut? No, Leaf Blade
Blissey.
again.
No. Did he bring the Psycho Cut is the question.
Blissey
I
has a lot
believe
of.
Go ahead.
Blissey has a lot of health, so the extra, since it has so much health, HP stat, it's half its HP stat and puts it.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's not because of the missing terrain. Yeah.
Noob Scrub's defensive core proving to be very difficult to take down.
Yeah, I took a page out of his book in this match because I was very worried, and because it's been working very well in this draft league, people have not been prepared for a super defensive team coming out.
I was actually, since he randomized his team and he wasn't really sure how to use Blissey in the beginning, or I don't remember if he was sure how to use Blissey in the beginning. I was actually the one who told him, like, you could use Wish on Blissey and it would do a lot more health on your other mons.
Sheriff coming back out. A good Mon to be in this situation. Is he going to try to predict or not is the question. If he has Freeze Dry, it could hit several Mons pretty difficult. Pretty hard.
That's true.
But then again, this is a thick fat, so it also resists ice decently well. But it seems he built it defensively, so unless he put both defense and special defense IVs, he probably only has the HP buff to help him out. He switches into Kartana to take the hit.
Takes the hidden power fire, brings down Kartana. That was not a good move.
Leech Seed or the Sludge Bomb, either one would have done it. He needs to play very smart now because he can still take this. But setting up with Zero Aura against the Leech Seeder is risky. But if he can get some strong hits in,
maybe he has a fire type move. Oh, no,
Drain Punch against the poison type. It'll help with the Leech Seed. However,
Sludge Bomb takes it down.
This could be a decisive 6-0. It keeps going this way, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. At this point, I don't know if Vanyu's going to be able to break through the team.
Yeah, that would actually put him above me, too. At least for now, till the week is over. I don't know what I'll do, but
that's true. The only thing left he has that could possibly even hit Shedinja at this point, most likely, unless he brought like fire on his Steelix, is his Dark Tower.
He doesn't have. We've already seen all Steelix, but he also has Stealth Rock on it, so
that would work.
Yeah, it's just a matter of he'd have to throw out Tapu Fini first for the. He also has Toxic on it, so if Misty Terrain is now, Shedinja just dies to Toxic.
He quit out.
So what do we do? Because I don't think. Yeah.
It's against the rules. Oh boy. We have to give the 3 kills to somebody on his team.
I guess I'd say just
Venusaur.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess Venusaur gets 3 kills.
All right.
I think he was a little tilted by all the hacks problems, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to warn him. If he does that again, he will be kicked out. It's just a rule I promised I would enforce.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunate ending here. Noob Scrub's team being defensive and very stally. I mean, I guess it has that effect on people's mentality. It can be very frustrating to face when your Pokemon go down slowly like that. And unfortunately, he was playing really well. The Mega Sableye going down was the results of hacks and not even his own wrongdoing, although it was risky, and I was saying it was risky to stay out and risk that HP being that low. I would have recovered more. But yeah, tough match there. Noob Scrub's showing a very unbreakable core with his very defensive Pokemon.
Yeah, I hope Vanyu's okay. It's an unfortunately tilting loss, but he did play so well in the beginning. He just got very unlucky with all the hacks, which is a problem in Pokemon sometimes.
Yeah. Well,
Noob Scrub doesn't.
We could just ask Noob Scrub what he wants. To be honest, I don't think there's a problem with that.
I just
if
feel
he
like
wants his kills on a different mon. I don't know.
I feel like Venusaur makes the most sense because it just wouldn't have been taken down by the other Pokemon.
I agree.
Especially since it has hidden Power Fire for the Steelix, for the
and
Reggie,
the Regice,
Ice,
and then
Leech Seed.
it
It
seed
it would have.
Umbreon.
Yeah. So I think, in my opinion, I think Venusaur should get the rest of the kills, especially since it was out when the forfeiture happened anyways. This is the unfortunate part of when that rule's broken. We're kind of left in this limbo here, but I think I'm going to end the video for now, if that's okay. If you guys have any final thoughts.
Just unfortunate that it had to end that way, I guess.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Noob Scrub.
Yeah, both put up a very good fight while it lasted. Noob Scrub really, once again, showcasing his defensive capabilities and how proficient he is in the stall playstyle. And yeah, so that'll be a victory of Noob Scrub of 6-0. And tune in for more battles of Week 4.
All right.
There we go.